Good morning. My name is Vitor Borsatto Fernandes. I am 20, excuse me. I am a 20 years old student from Brazil. This is my first presentation in English in a Congress. So before I start talking about my project, the popular course, preparation for Enem, I want to talk a little about my college. The college that I study in Brazil is UTF-PR. It's one of the biggest and the best universities on Brazil. This one in gray is the map of Brazil, and in blue is the state of Paraná. When we look to the state, we can see the 13 campus of the university, and the one I am studying is the one over the Apucarana campus. So my project is a preparation for Enem. So it's very important to understand what is Enem. Enem is the meaning of the word is the national exam, the national high school exam. And this is very important to the students that are leaving the high school and want to enter in a good college for free, for example. And Enem is a exam that they do in 2 Sundays. Each Sundays they have 90 questions to answer, and they have a limit time to do this. And then based on the score and the course that they want to do, they can enter or not in the college. So the role of the project is to help these students in Brazil that are in the high school, that are finishing the high school, and even those that finish the high school, but they can't enter in a high school, in a good college, but they still are trying and they want to do this. So to this, our project, we give free classes to the students, to the population, in a free and a dynamic way. To this, is a free classes. We need volunteers from the college, from UTF-PR, for teach the classes. So we selected volunteer students from the college who wanted to help the project and teach, and professors were selected from the college to help the volunteers too. So we have the volunteers to teach and the professors from the college to help the volunteers if they need some help or if they have some doubts about the subjects they are teaching. So now we need the students to participate in the project. And to this, we advertise it on Instagram, Facebook, radio, TV, schools, inscription form for the people who are interested in participating in the project. So as the classes were online, the means to communicate it, send the weekly study schedules, and send the links to the live classes was the WhatsApp application. That is application very common in Brazil. So we use this to communication with each other. Okay. The classes were held on Google Meet platform from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. to Monday to Friday during 13 weeks. And during this time, the volunteers covered the main subjects of math, physics, chemistry, history, geography, and biology that I covered in the Enem exam. In the beginning, the online classes were something very strange for everyone because no one was used to them. But quickly, the volunteers and the students managed to adapt and use the best tools to make the classes more dynamic, such as the online experiments, videos, game-based learning platforms, online experiments, and this contributing positively to learning to the students because this is something different for them and is more dynamic, is more easy for them to see the experiments, to participate. So this is some pictures of the classes on Google Meet. This is a history class. This is a geography class. I think this is a math class, a physics class, sorry. Okay. So a few weeks after the project ended, some students were already taking the exams to get in the universities. And then we have the results here. In this graph, we see the percents of approved students in higher education. They are not showing the percents now, but we can see that a lot of them have passed in a higher education. And when the research was done, a lot of the exams still don't have begin because it was later the results come too. So as they take the exams, these numbers tend to increase. And currently, some of the project students who have entered in the college, for example, the UTF-PR, have even come to participate in the project as volunteers to help the project to grow up. In this next graph, it's possible to observe the students' feedback about the project, where in a brief analysis, it's possible to see that the project pleases the subscribers. We only have excellent and good evaluations for the project. Now in these next graphs, we will see an analysis of some of the main materials and of the students use them. In this study schedule contain video lessons, summaries, and exercises for review and complementation of the subject. And by the graph, it is possible to see that the students made a good use of it, and therefore it will be something maintained in the next editions of the project. This is the frequency with each student use the recorded classes. The recorded classes was a resource that when you look at the graph wasn't as used as the study schedule, but it is something very important because only with it, some students who couldn't not participate in live classes were able to watch the classes, and this is very good for review the classes too. So the project is always trying to improve, and for that, not better than listening to the suggestions of those who participated in the project. And some of the suggestions were from an earlier class schedule. So this year, we will have an option for online classes from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. And we have face-to-face classes too. So the online classes have their positive sides, since it was only through this that it's possible to meet people from all over the country and give them free lessons and spread knowledge to them. Besides being very important for the enrollers in this project, the project helped the volunteers to have a closer experience with teaching, contributing to the students' interest in the career by sharing knowledge, tips, and also developing their skills in areas such as public speaking and organization. There are some points where it's possible to improve and suggestions that from the students themselves that we will be analyzed. So in the next editions, the project continues to evolve and is able to bring knowledge and the opportunity to conquer the dream of enter in higher education. Thus, with the success of the remote classes, it was decided to keep this format and return to the classrooms too. So this way, we can attend even more the population that will be able to choose which format is more suitable to their routine. Um, I think it is this, and thank you for all of you, for my university, and for my teachers to the opportunity to be here. Thank you.